Mouth of the North, Aaron Camaro here along with Tony Falk, standing in the shadow of LP Field where the Titans of the NFL play. We're here where the Titans of professional wrestling play, the USWO Downtown Stadium Inn. Tony Falk.
That's right, and you fans know we put on great wrestling programs here every Friday night right here at the Stadium Inn, and we're happy to be back here on Comcast Cable every Saturday night, and you're going to tell the fans about some of the action they're going to be seeing here tonight.
We've got some great action in store for you this evening. We've got the Freak, Anthony Ingram, stepping in the ring with Jesse Emerson. Big main event tonight, Ace Rockwell stepping in there with Shawn Tempers. What can you tell me about these guys, Tony?
These guys are coming out of Georgia. They've been wrestling for a few years now, and I'm spending a lot of money bringing in wrestlers from different promotions right here for the fans of Nashville, Tennessee. You know we fix things up here in the USWO, and we're only going to go bigger and better in the weeks to come. So,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the USWO!
The referee of this match is Jamie Ferrari. This match worked for with a 15-minute time limit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to USWO Late Night. We've got some new talent. Hey! Two debuts here. That's Matt Burns.
You never turn your back on an opponent.
That is Matt Burns jumping the bell, attacking his opponent, Tommy No Mercy Mercer. Couple of promising young fellows here getting their first tryout. And oh, that wasn't working so well.
I think you better do something else.
Yeah.
Oh!
Now Mercer firing back. Well, clearly this guy's got the advantage. Hard into the other turnbuckle. Comes back elbow, puts him down. Clearly spends a lot of time in the gym. Oh, a kick right in the head. Comes back. Nice combination into a neck breaker. You know, I'm told that Matt Burns is actually the nephew of a former USWO superstar, one Cool Cat Taylor.
Are you kidding me?
Really? I can kind of see a resemblance.
Where'd you get your information?
I have my sources. Now, Burns trying to fight back.
He's fighting back.
Oh! Power slam. Can you believe the explosive speed and strength of this young Tommy Mercer? This is one impressive find here for the USWO.
Quit showboating, man. Do something.
I think he's winning the approval of the crowd pretty rapidly here. Sometimes for a first-timer, it's hard to get the people on your side. He seems to be doing it.
Don't talk about it, do it. Oh!
He suplexed him through the ceiling. That'll be all she wrote. Your winner, Tommy Mercer.
Are you kidding me?
And the winner of the match, he is Tommy Mercer. Hey, Tommy, can I have a word with you while they take care of what you just took care of? You know, if people have been looking at the internet, and when they read the internet, and they see where it says he's coming soon, what's that mean to us?
Let me tell you something. For months and months you've been hearing, he's coming. He's coming. The internet's been blowing up. He's coming. Well, let me tell you something.
Is that? I don't believe it. We haven't seen this guy in so long. That's Jeff the Crippler Daniels.
Oh! Oh!
Jeff the
How
Cripple
about that,
Daniels and
Chicken?
Dominique in the USWO. I thought I'd never see that guy in this company again. What the hell is he doing here?
He's
Fisherman's
kicking
Buster.
this guy's butt. That's what he's doing.
He's beating the hell out of him. He dropped him on his head, hit him with a
Jeff,
chair.
Jeff Daniels, what are you doing here at the USWO? Jeff Daniels,
I
And
tell you
Dominique
exactly
Beautiful.
what I'm doing here at USWO. For months, all I've heard is he's coming. He's coming. Well, he didn't go where they thought he was going. But I'll be damned if he's going to get away from me. I followed you, Mercer. I followed you, and I left you laying. The only one that's coming is me. And if I said it once, I said it 100 times. I'd rather go to my mama's funeral than my own. They don't call me the crippler for nothing. I'm serving notice on the USWO. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
hey, get him out of here. I don't know what you're doing here, and I don't understand. Hey, get him out of here. Jeff Daniels, you. Hey, they need to get out of here. Tony Falk.
I'm serving notice. Everybody, beware. They don't call me the crippler for nothing.
That's right, because there's somebody.
Action we've got in the ring right now. We're going to see Jesse Emerson, the man from Indianapolis, Indiana. He's been on a heck of a roll lately, and he's in there with the freak Anthony Ingram. The guy's got no scruples. He's got no morals. He's got no honor, but he's got a few wins under his belt.
You know, speaking of no scruples and no morals and no honor, what about Chris Michaels? You know, he stole that belt from Chase Stevens just a few weeks ago. We had that match, went 25 minutes, just what was it, like 2 weeks ago? And now next week here at USWO, I mean, we got a great show tonight, but next week here at USWO, they're going to be going head-to-head, false count anywhere in the building. It's going to be awesome.
It is going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that match. Like you said, USWO action, the championship on the line. The championship belt was stolen from Chase Stevens by Chris Michaels. He's still got that belt in his possession. It doesn't belong to him. It's not his belt. But next week, we might see the war be settled as falls count anywhere in the stadium. And this entire big building is going to be a battleground for Chris Michaels, the headliner, to go one-on-one with the natural Chase Stevens. Are we going to see an end of the war? I doubt it, but it's going to be one heck of a battle.
We'll find out next week, folks. But right now in the ring, we've got Jesse Emerson. We've got Anthony Ingram. And Ingram doesn't seem like he wants all that much to do with Jesse Emerson at the moment. He got that shove, went down to the mat, rolled out there, had to talk to his manager, pretty James Duncan, out there.
Yeah, definitely. Anthony Ingram knows he's not going to be able to match power with Jesse Emerson. He's not going to be able to match wits with Jesse Emerson. He's not going to be able to match wrestling skill with Jesse Emerson. Jesse Emerson's got him topped in every single way except for deviousness. And the fact that he's got his manager out at ringside, and you know, pretty James Duncan, he'll do whatever it takes to make sure his man, the freak Anthony Ingram, gets the 3 count right here in this match.
And what they're doing right now is basically just trying to throw Jesse Emerson off of his game. I mean, every time Emerson gets a little bit of momentum going here at the beginning of this match, what happens is they pull in the corner there and they're just taking away from it. Look at this. Duncan has holding Emerson here, and Ingram just nails him.
Nice. Jesse Emerson, this is not his first go-around in the ring here. He knows what he's doing. He's a great technical wrestler. Oh, look at that vicious drop kick right to the face.
Oh, I haven't seen a drop kick like that here in the USWO. Lord, it's been about 5 years ago since, you know, we used to have a guy here. And he wrestled in the name of Norway Havoc. And he had a drop kick that looked a lot like that drop kick that Jesse Emerson just nailed him with.
I am familiar with Nori Havoc. I do see the comparison with the drop kick. Rolls him over, 1-2. No, just a 3 count there. The freak, Anthony Ingram, he knows where he's at in this ring. He'll do whatever it takes to win. Jesse Emerson's got him grounded right now. Like you said earlier, you know, they're real good at taking him off the game. When Pretty James Duncan comes out here with his man, Anthony Ingram, they've got a plan in place. And that plan is to slow down the action, to get inside the head of Jesse Emerson, and not to let him do things like this. Doesn't look like things are going according to plan for the freak, Anthony Ingram, right now.
Scoops the leg, goes for the pin, only a 2 count. And Ingram back up to his feet once again. Emerson has that headlock locked on him. And here's Duncan distracting the referee.
Got to get him out of there. Get James Duncan away from ringside. He's interfering in this match, which should be a good match, a good showcase for Jesse Emerson to show what he's got. But Pretty James Duncan keeps interjecting himself in the match and, look, distracts the ref. Anthony Ingram gets in the cheap shot, and now things are going to go according to plan for James Duncan and his man, Anthony Ingram, because this is what they do best. Distract the referee and cheat.
Yeah, and he's got that cane. He's choking Ingram out there on the floor.
I got to believe that Pretty James Duncan knows that Jesse Emerson's going to, that Anthony Ingram doesn't have a chance to go one-on-one in a legitimate matchup with Jesse Emerson. And this is the only way that he's going to get the upper hand. Well, isn't this nice? Pretty James Duncan helping Jesse Emerson back into the ring. Referee, get him out of here. Let's have a fair contest here.
After he sit there and choked him with that cane, I want to apologize because I did mention the wrong name a second ago. I'm sitting there thinking about Ingram distracting the referee in the ring and ended up calling Emerson Ingram. And I want to apologize to Emerson right now because nobody needs to be called that.
No, you better apologize to Emerson if he hears that. You know, I hope he, let's just say I hope he did.
You need to put in a good word for me. That's all I got to say because I need all the help I can get.
There you go, sunset flip, 1-2, no, couldn't keep him down. Anthony Ingram kicks out, clothesline, puts Jesse Emerson down on his back, landed hard on the back of his neck. Ingram, I mean, for as much as he takes shortcuts and as much as he bends the rules, you got to give it to him. The guy is a halfway decent wrestler. I mean, he's pretty good. But look at what he's got going for him in the corner right now. Pretty James Duncan cheating, laying the choke across the throat, laying punches in on Jesse Emerson. Come on, referee.
Referee caught that out of the corner of his eyes, getting on. He's giving Duncan a lecture. I want to remind everybody that you are watching USWO Championship Wrestling. This is not the wrong channel. We are the wrong announcers. My name is Sly. I'm here with Aaron Camaro, and, you know, Michael St. John's not here. He's on vacation this week. He's got a couple of weeks off and gives us a chance to shine, do our thing here.
That's right. Show everybody what we can do here in the USWO. But hey, it's not about us. It's about the action in the ring, and there's plenty of it. Side Russian leg sweep, plants him down. 1, 2, no. 2 count. I thought he had him for sure that time.
Speaking of that action is brought to you by Advance Financial with 23 locations here in the Nashville area. Oh no. Pain to the back of Emerson. Referee caught it. Disqualification. Emerson's the winner, even though he goes down.
Well, Anthony Ingram might have won the fight, but he lost the match. He thinks he won. We're going to take a break. We'll come right back for more USWO action live from the Stadium Inn right here in downtown Nashville. Welcome back to USWO action right here at the downtown Stadium Inn. We're back for more action. Hey, I am the mouth of the North, Aaron Camaro, along with my broadcast partner, Sly Old Dog. We are the B team of broadcasting here in USWO, but I don't feel like the B team.
No, I don't feel like the B team at all. I feel number one all right today because, you know, Michael St. John is not here today. He's not here to do what we are doing for the fans here today, and that is bring you excellent, wonderful, the best damn wrestling you're going to get here in the Nashville area. Right now in the ring, we've got Ace Rockwell. We've got him. He's going to be taking on Shawn Tempers, and these guys coming up out of Georgia.
Yeah, a couple of good guys coming up out of Georgia. Look at that, guys. Where can I get a hat like that? Man, that's a good-looking hat.
Oh, you know where you can get a hat like that? I know exactly where you get a hat like that. We've got a wrestling fan. He's one of the Mid-South greatest wrestling fans. Plays an awesome stand-up bass. He could hook you up with a hat like that right out there at the airport.
Hey, I know you were talking about my man, TVD. Hey, here at the USWO, we're not about cheap shots. We're about cheap plugs, man. Keep plugging away at that bass. We'll see you at a show real soon, TVD. Back to the ring. Main event action here at the USWO. Right downtown Stadium in the ring. Ace Rockwell locking up with Shawn Tempers.
Referee checking the boot of Rockwell right now. Tempers waiting patiently on the other side of the ring. As I mentioned, these two men coming to us out of Cornelius, Georgia, I believe it is. And we are very fortunate to have them on our show here tonight, here at USWO Championship Wrestling.
Now, I can tell you, I'm not familiar with either Ace Rockwell or Shawn Tempers, but hey, look at these guys. They're in great shape. They're not wearing jeans. I mean, these guys look like they're real professionals, and we're going to find out right here. Look at this guy. He's built. He knows what he's doing. This looks like it could be a really good main event right here in the USWO. Downtown Stadium in. The fans are into it. Let's get the action going. Come on, guys. Fire it up, USWO style.
Collar and elbow tie-up as Tempers powers Rockwell back into that corner, slaps him on the chest, backs off. Look at him just calling him out, and Rockwell's taking exception to it.
These guys look pretty evenly matched to me. Back and forth. Collar and elbow tie-up, back and forth, all around the ring, pushing each other around. Nobody's got the advantage here.
Nobody's got the advantage. Great back and forth action right now in this match. And Tempers goes for that punch. Rockwell steps to the side, headlock takedown, has Tempers grounded him. I mean, he may, this right here is exactly what he's going to have to do. He's either going to have to ground Tempers to take that power advantage of his away, or he's going to have to do the hit and move techniques, because it is clear that Tempers is a huge man.
Well, the thing is, and not to take away from what's going on here in the ring, but in the back of my mind, I got to think about LT Falk. Now, LT Falk's been in a situation here lately where he's been teaming up with a superstar. Talking about the superstar, Bill Dundee. They've been making a run at the titles at Crash and Burn Hold. I'm talking about Josh Crow and Damian Payne, managed by Hot Rod Biggs. Superstar Bill Dundee, well, he's got a lot of contractual obligations. I mean, he's a well-known guy. All over the country, people want to see this guy. So LT is without a partner. Nobody knows what he's going to do, but he wants a shot at those tag team titles. He's already got his rematch signed and ready to go. All he needs is a partner.
Yeah, unfortunately, they couldn't recapture that magic they had just a few short years ago when LT and superstar Bill Dundee captured the USWO tag team titles. At the time, they took them from the Hero Killers, the team that was just notoriously just ruled the roost here at the time. This time, however, like you said, they wasn't able to do it in the time restraints that superstar Bill Dundee was able to be here. Now LT's looking for a partner, and anybody, I can't think of nobody in that locker room who wouldn't like a shot at those titles.
Well, that's just the thing, too. There's a lot of rumors flying around the stadium in here in Nashville who LT's partner is going to be. I don't want to mention any names because I don't want to jinx it for LT Falk, but you know there's plenty of guys, like you said, lined up who would love to be partners with LT Falk. And speaking of championships, don't forget, coming up next week, Falls Count Anywhere in the Stadium Inn, Chase Stevens. I mean, he's the champ, but the headliner, Chris Michaels, stole his belt. He stole it from him. Chase Stevens is fired up. He's angry. He wants revenge. He demanded this match. Falls Count Anywhere in the Stadium Inn. And, hey, man, this is a huge building. When the Falls can count anywhere in a building like this, it's going to be insanity. Keep your eyes open for that, fans. Coming up next week, Falls Count Anywhere for the USWO Championship right here in USWO Downtown Stadium Inn. Back in the ring with Ace Rockwell and Shawn Tempers.
Rockwell at the moment getting the best of Tempers. Tempers been controlling this match with his power, and right now Rockwell has reversed the flow, reversed the tempo, and has Tempers grounded. You know, I mentioned that earlier. This is one of the things he's going to have to do. He's going to have to keep that man off that vertical base, to keep him down so that he can't use that power. Sends him into the ropes, and once again, that power taking over. Shoulder block just sends Rockwell down. Drop kick, though, by Rockwell, and a second one attempted. Unfortunately, did not land it, and skinning the cat here is oh, my God.
Nearly shades of Shawn Michaels there. You know, normally a drop kick to the midsection will knock the wind out of a guy in a second flat. It'll take any momentum that he had running up to that moment. What is this?
The fans here getting on Rockwell, telling him to get up. Look at this bunch.
Rockwell looks like he's seeing stars, but he's hearing the tambourine. Ray and the tambourine girl at ringside right now, cheering on Ace Rockwell to get back into the action. Like I said earlier, a well-placed drop kick will end a guy's game right then and there. You might have all the momentum in the world behind you. You get hit in the mid-session with a well-placed drop kick, it's going to wind you, it's going to knock you down. But hey, look at this guy. Shawn Tempers, he's built, he's solid. That drop kick right to the midsection we saw a few minutes ago didn't even faze him. Ace Rockwell goes for the second one. Nothing happening. Knocked to the outside of the ring. He's back in now. But his fire looks like it's been extinguished here by Shawn Tempers.
I want to remind everyone once again, USWO Wrestling is brought to you by Advance Financial, 23 locations in the Middle Tennessee area. Bart Durham, the law offices of Bart Durham, 242-9000 is their phone number. Give them a call if you get into one of those situations we don't all want to be in.
Hey, great sponsors here on USWO. Check those guys out anytime. Hey, they love us. We love you. It's a beautiful situation. Get in touch with any of our sponsors anytime. It's a good idea. Hey, what do we got back in the ring now? Shawn Tempers still on top of things. Big right hand right to the jaw of Ace Rockwell. You know, since Ace Rockwell got knocked to the outside of the ring, he has not been able to come back. His momentum has been squashed. And it looks like Shawn Tempers is just kind of playing with him here, and it looks like he could end this at any time.
Look at him rearing back, flexing that muscle for us before he came in with that forearm right across the chest. Backs Rockwell in the ropes, and just blatant choke right here on the ropes. Referee is right there trying to give him the count, and look at Rockwell. Oh, man.
What a forearm shiver right to the chest, man. He has got him grounded. Ace Rockwell, what he needs to do here to get back on his game is to get moving. Get moving around this ring. Shawn Tempers has got him exactly where he wants him, pinned down. Because if Ace Rockwell starts moving around this ring, starts picking up the momentum, starts picking up speed, that's when Shawn Tempers is going to find himself on the defensive instead of being on the offensive like he is now. And he is offending Ace Rockwell right now with those hard shots. Oh, wait a minute. Ace Rockwell gets the knee up just in time.
He ran right into that knee, the hip and the leg and the knee, everything. And as you mentioned, Tempers, just that power. We talked about Rockwell. Rockwell has got to do something. He has got to use hit and run techniques. He's got to take Tempers down. Evidently, he's not going to be able to take him off his feet. He hasn't been able to do that yet. And I've just got to wonder, how much speed and agility does he have at this point after being pounded by Tempers over and over again? I tell you, that was almost ingenious there if it just worked. Once again, Rockwell out, comes back over the hard way, and Tempers doesn't believe that he's in there.
Yeah, you got to. Hey, sometimes you go to the well twice, you come up dry. This time it worked out for Ace Rockwell. Skinning the cat, slamming back into the ring. Here we go. Ace Rockwell's got that momentum going for him now.
Ray and the tambourine girl back there cheering on Rockwell as he comes charging into that boot. I don't know if I want him charging for me if that's what's going to happen.
Oh, what a spine buster. I can't believe Ace Rockwell got him up for that. Here we go. Is this it? 1, 2. No.
Only a 2 count. Rockwell just could not pull it off at this point. Could not do the deed. Could not get him. It's that simple.
And how much does Rockwell have left in the tank right now? You can see both these guys. I mean, this has been a grueling match all along. Ace Rockwell, he's got the speed advantage, but look at him. How much does he got left in the tank? We're going to find out. Shawn Tempers shoots him into the ropes. He comes off. Look at this.
Rolls him up, hooks the leg.
Oh, the speed game giving the advantage to Ace Rockwell there for just a second. But again, it's back to the power game of Shawn Tempers as he manhandles Ace Rockwell. Looks like he's setting up for a, oh, what a shot. No! I can't believe this.
Back and forth here, 2 counts, back and forth, one man and then the other. Tempers cannot believe it. The pounding that he has given Rockwell so far in this match, and the man still manages to get the shoulder up.
What a main event here at USWO. Thank you, Tony Falk, for bringing these guys up. And hey, thanks to the USWO because it attracts the best talent from all over the world. We're seeing a couple of young guys here that, you know what, in the near future, we may see these guys up on a big marquee somewhere. Airplane spin, Ace Rockwell's got him up. This is a classic move. Talk about stepping back to the old school.
Look at Tempers. Tempers can't barely stay up on his feet at the moment. His equilibrium is all messed up. Rockwell just waiting, and here he comes in with this splash.
Big splash into the corner. He's got him set up for the Bulldog. Drives him face first into the mat. I don't think he's getting up from this one. 1, 2, and he did. What a match.
How in the world did Tempers manage to kick out of this?
And this is a match where even the announcers start sweating. And this is back and forth action. I mean, at the beginning of the match, I didn't know either one of these guys, but hey, I'm glad to know them now. Look at this. Shawn Tempers wanting to take a little break on the outside of the ring, trying to get away from the action. Ace Rockwell following him out. I don't know if this is such a great move for Ace Rockwell. Is he luring him in?
Tempers goes back up in the ring, comes charging in, catches a shoulder right to the midsection as Rockwell goes for the pin, and Tempers holds the ropes. Tempers has stolen this win from Rockwell.
Yeah, stolen being the appropriate word right there. The referee didn't see it. Tempers had his hands on the ropes. We'll be right back for more USWO action. Let's take a look at the replay.
Taking a replay here, as you can see, Equilibrium's thrown off and brings him up, slams him down here. As we mentioned, back and forth action. Got that spine buster by Rockwell. Here's a sunset flip attempt, drops down, holds the ropes, and pulls off the win.
USWO action right here at the Stadium Inn. Hey, folks, don't forget to join us next week. Falls count anywhere in the building for the USWO title. The headliner, Chris Michaels, versus the Natural.
Making their way to the ring. Brought to the ring by the Hot Rod. They are the USWO Tag Team Champions. They are known as Crash and Burn. They are Josh Crow and Damian Payne. And making their way to the ring, their opponents, they're the team of 110% LT Falk and his partner, the superstar, Bill Dundee.
That's what it's about right there. Hot Rod, these men were champions before you got them. How did you convince them to pay you? They already had the belts.
You know, Mama didn't raise no fool, Michael St. John. You're right, they had the belts. But what I can give these guys, money cannot buy. I can give these guys an attitude that they just ain't developed yet. I see the potential. It's right there, Michael, right there in front of your eyes.
How are you? Seeing you, Billy. You here to do some business?
Yeah, we're legends now. Do you know that? That's just a nice way of saying we're getting older. Good to see you, bro.
Superstar Billy, always with something funny to say. And I'll tell you, the one thing that I have always said about this man, and Hot Rod Biggs, I'll say it to the day they put me under the grass as if I was ever in a fight. And I had a man I wanted to stand beside me, it would be none other than Superstar Billy.
I don't think they come any tougher than the superstar.
I'll tell you, he may be a legend, but he is one tough legend. And of all the quote-unquote legends there are in professional wrestling, I'll give you a dime to a dollar that he is as tough pound by pound as any of them.
Don't you think I ain't been on the receiving end of a couple of them right hands, Michael? He's one tough son of a gun, brother.
Well, Superstar Billy has got a little, if you would, experience in the ring for the men that he's in the ring with, but he's got a great partner in a second-generation LT Falk. I have watched this young man since he started. He had great training in the beginning, and he has done a great job of just continuing to build his career slowly but surely. They're taking on the USWO champions for tag team action, none other than the team of Josh Crow and Damian Payne. And Josh Crow is going to take a step to the apron, and Damian Payne is going to open things up.
The USWO Tag Team Champions about to show what they're made of. But Michael, not only are they fighting the son of a legend and a living legend, but LT Falk and Bill Dundee are also former USWO Tag Team Champions themselves, Michael.
As I say that, Hot Rod Biggs bringing the belts over to the table here and sitting down. Shouldn't you be out there managing?
I am managing, Michael St. John. These guys have been told everything they need to wipe the mat. With these two in the ring, I can do my job and keep you company at the same time, baby, because I'm Hot Rod Biggs, and I can do that.
That sounds like a very confident manager of Crash and Burn, and this match gets underway.
Confidence We got the belts right here on the table, Michael. I don't need confidence when I've got gold. LT Falk has come a very long way in a very short time. You know, 5 years, that's no time when it comes to professional wrestling. And LT Falk has made it a long way in just a short amount of time. You know, Bill Dundee has probably got shoelaces older than all three of these guys put together, Michael.
I'm not so sure I don't have shoelaces a little older, certainly in older shape than these young men. And I'll tell you right now, there's LT Falk. Great move on Damian Payne. And Payne is going to go to the refuge of the ropes to cause a break. And he is now being chased across to his partner, Josh Crow now. A little conversation. And just talking, and I did not see the film on the match where Crow and Payne won the title, but I heard that it was almost a fluke.
Fluke, no fluke. The point is the guys are wearing the straps right now. You know, Michael, I want to take this opportunity to say, when I made a comment about Mr. Dundee's age, I wasn't taking a stab at him. I got all the respect in the world for the superstar. What I mean is the level of experience as this man is bringing to the ring. I would personally not want to be in the shoes of the champions right now.
Dundee right now doing the work of working over that arm, and now a reversal as Crow reversed it, and Dundee quickly takes him down. And that's very much a European move. As you see, he's got his opponent behind him and blocked from an ability to do anything to that arm. Tag is made. JT Falk's going to re-enter the ring.
Joe Dundee tags LT Falk. Come in, both of them got an arm. What are they going to do with him?
Going to work like a house of fire against Crow, as Crash and Burn may do exactly that. Crash and burn in this match.
LT Falk had one of the champions down. I think that Josh Hughes, the referee, was out of position, took that opportunity to kind of take a breath because he just suffered a vicious chop across the face.
Whoa, what a reversal by Falk with that spinning head scissors coming out the rope, and a chop into the chest area of Crow, going to send him across and follow through. And Crow's going to quickly make the tag to Damian Payne.
LT Falk missed the splash. Josh Crow was thinking on his feet enough. He got immediately to the corner, and he tagged his partner and got him in. And now Damian Payne is coming in, and he's just being vicious.
And Bill Dundee's had enough of this. He's coming across the ring to try to put the referee back in position, because referee Mark Owens, you're right, Hot Rod, a couple of times has been out of position. There's a belly-to-belly suplex and a beauty, and look at this maneuver. Look at this move by Crow, Josh Crow, right there on him. Boy, Josh Crow is showing some real classic maneuvers here in this match.
Neither one of these guys are staying in the ring long. They're tagging in, they're tagging out, which shows the mark of a true tag team, Michael St. John. You know that well from your years of experience.
And there is Josh Crow going over on the floor, taking advantage of LT Falk, who was thrown onto the floor by Payne. Here comes Dundee to try to get some semblance of order restored for his partner. And again, the referee going to order him back, as Dundee has really going to have to change those boots into track shoes if he has to keep coming across to make things even up.
Damian Payne working on the leg of LT Falk, showing not only us, Michael, not only the fans here, but showing the world why they are the USWO Tag Team Champions.
And Dundee has really got his, I'm looking at
He's fired up over there, Michael.
He's got a look on his face. He knows his partner's in trouble. And LT Falk right now having his leg worked over by Damian Payne, and Payne stretching that leg across the lower rope and coming down on it full throttle.
I do not envy one Mr. LT Falk right now as they pull the switch. Damian Payne out, Josh Crow in. Just showing a little bit of psychological mind games right there, Michael. They could have tagged. They didn't, just because they didn't have to.
Well, one thing I can say, Mr. Hot Rod Biggs, and having seen you in the squared circle in tag team action, Payne and Crow right now acting very much like you and some of your former tag team partners, and tagging quickly, very end, cutting off the ring, and keeping a injured man, if you would, be without an opportunity to get a tag.
You keep a fresh man in there at all times. You attack your opponent. Like you said, Michael, you cut the ring in half because 2 beats 1 any day of the week. You keep the man away from his partner. What's he going to do?
Oh, my goodness. Look at that. By Payne. Payne doing the dirty work, dropping on that knee of LT Falk as they continue to keep Falk in the ring and continue to work over the left knee.
LT Falk is writhing in pain on the mat. Former tag team champions trying to do what they can to make themselves current tag team champions. Josh Crow and Damian Payne are doing everything they can to stop them.
My goodness, what a move by Payne. Falk trying to regain his balance, is right back down on the mat as that time Payne just absolutely came across the ring in full throttle, full speed, right into Falk. Now they're going to double team him into the ropes. Falk said they missed it that time.
5 seconds, big double clothesline from LT Falk, and that could have been a fatal fall for the champions.
Champions trying maybe to do a little too much when they had their opponent weakened, and Dundee's going to come flying into the ring because he knows both men are hurt, and he's going right after the champions. And it's going down to the floor. He's Payne. Superstar Billy going right down after him, and Falk is going to take care of Josh Crow, and Dundee is going to take Payne right into the pole head first. Dundee working Payne. Oh, wait a minute. Hot Rod Biggs. Hot Rod Biggs. Where did he go? Hot Rod. What's gotten into you? Crow got the win. What the? Hot Rod Biggs, what has gotten into you? What in the world is going on? Wait a minute. Hot Rod Biggs leaving his broadcast position. And what is going on? Rod, what is going on?
I'll tell you what's going on, Michael. I sat there and I seen a team that just needs a little bit of guidance. They've already got the gold. Boys, you want to walk the road? Follow me. We can go crash, and we can go burn, and we can do it.
Dundee coming after Hot Rod Biggs quickly, running to the dressing room area.
Michael St. John and everybody in here, was that fat LT Biggs that did that? Huh?
Billy, he was sitting right here. All of a sudden, the next thing I know, he is in the ring. I don't understand. What got into this man?
Well, I'm going to tell you what's going to get out of him. Next Friday night. Are we back here next Friday? We could do it. If it be with you, brother, we should have beat them tonight. We should be the champions.
You had them beat.
Yeah, we had them beat. Well, I'm going to tell you, if you get the back, Tony Falk signed the match. LT, me, with Biggs in their corner, and I guarantee you, you're getting 2 new champions.
Well, the commissioner right here, Commissioner Gordon, this is absolutely an outrage. He's sitting at the desk. He gets in the ring and causes these men to lose the belts right here. We got to do something.
First of all, Michael St. John, I don't like to see what happened tonight here. Bill Dundee comes back here to Nashville, and look what happens. LT comes out here 110%, and look what happened. But you know what? Next Friday night, Bill Dundee, LT Falk against those 2 crooks. Because I saw what happened.
And Biggs.
And Hot Rod Biggs, you better just watch out, because something's coming for you too. Next Friday night, I'm going to sign it. We'll sign it tonight. It'll be done for next Friday night.
There you have it, LT.
I'm a firm believer in what goes around comes around, and next Friday night, we're going to prove it to them. We're going to prove it to them.
I love the instant justice here on USWO. Thank you, sir. Superstar.
We'll be. You back next week?
I'm back next week.
By God, so.
Where you have a championship match next week right here. The rematch. They'll get their chance at revenge. We'll be back with more on Championship Wrestling.
North Aaron David here with Tony Falk. Big matchup tonight here for USWO Downtown Stadium Inn It's insanity. Now, for the last few months, we've been having havoc with this world title. I mean, Chase Stevens is the champ, right?
That's right.
But the headliner, Chris Michaels, has stole that belt and claims it for his own. It's been back and forth. Referees knocked out. I think you've been a little lenient. Are we going to see a settlement in this chaos tonight?
I'm certainly hoping so. It's all coming to a head tonight. It's been going on for years. It's years in the making. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to dedicate this whole television program tonight for this match. We do have standby matches on in case it ends short. But we never know when these two men get in that squared circle what's going to happen. But we intend on getting this took care of tonight, brother.
So you're telling me falls count anywhere in the stadium in?
Anywhere in the stadium in. We got camera crews. We got Joseph's crews, Cheryl's crew. We got, you know, everything we need to put some closure on this. Chris Michaels and Chase Stevens tonight will be the final encounter, we hope.
We hope. We're going to see it right here tonight. USWO falls count anywhere for that USWO Championship. The natural Chase Stevens taking on the headliner Chris Michaels. Falls count anywhere, Tony?
Anywhere in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the U.S.
Hey everybody, welcome to USWO Championship Wrestling right here on your television screen. Coming to you live from downtown Nashville at the Stadium Inn. My name is Sly and I'm here with Aaron Camaro. Michael St. John, he's not here this weekend.
No, and he's missing out on a great show lined up for you tonight. As you can see, don't be confused. Chris Michaels bringing the belt to the ring, but he is not the USWO champion. That belt, that title belongs to the natural Chase Stevens. This match a long time in the coming. Going at it right now, back and forth, down on the ground, Chris Michaels.
Chopped there by Chase Stevens, punch to the forehead of Chris Michaels. As you mentioned, this match has just a long history. These two men have been going at it here in the USWO for at least 3 or 4 years. I remember back in December of 2006, we had a big show at the fairgrounds here in Nashville, Tennessee, and these two men were the main event that night. And this battle's been going on ever since.
Hey, you can see how fierce the action is already. Did you see that chop right to the face? Didn't chop him in the chest. Chase Stevens chopped the headliner Chris Michaels in the face. So you know these guys, they don't have any love for each other. Like you said, this battle's been going on for a long time. It's going to be a long, hard-fought match. Falls count anywhere in the stadium in. You know this is going to get out of hand real quick.
Yeah, this is booked as a wrestling match, but don't fool yourself, people. While there may be some wrestling moves, there may be some pinfalls just like that right there. This is a fight. These two men are out to just beat the living hell out of each other.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a fight to the finish. Drop down, headbutt to the jaw, so it's like
just call it a bunch of ouch, because that's exactly what just happened to Chase Stevens. His chin just got jacked by the forehead of Chris Michaels.
Yeah, this is a little bit out of control. I haven't seen a match like this in I don't know how long. I don't think I've ever commentated a match that's got this much on the line. Chris Michaels stealing the belt from Chase Stevens. Chase Stevens doing whatever he can to get it back. If there's any way to settle this, hopefully it'll be settled tonight. But this is going to be a war. And Sly, like you said, it's going to be a fight. It might be in the ring right now, but you can bet your bottom dollar it's not going to stay there. Falls count anywhere in the stadium in, and these guys are out for blood tonight.
And one thing we have done here at USWO Championship Wrestling tonight is we have dedicated this entire show to this match. We have some backup stuff lined up, but I don't think we're going to need it, because these two guys, they have this knack for just going on and on and on. It's like two Energizer bunnies and they're going at each other.
Well, especially when there's so much on the line. Talking about the USWO title, everybody wants it. It's a prestigious title. Chase Stevens earned it by winning the Battle Royal not too long ago. Chris Michaels, jealous. wanted that title for himself, didn't win it fair and square, so what did he do? He stole it from him. What do we got going on here? He's got a crutch. He's choking him with it on the outside of the ring. Remember, Sly, this is all legal in the Falls Count Anywhere in the Stadium In match.
That is right. Anything goes in this match. Referee basically is just there to count the pinfall, just standing back, and every now and then he may say something to one of them, but he really has no control in this match whatsoever other than just to count out the pinfall.
That's exactly right. He's got no power but to make that pinfall, and hopefully we'll see it tonight. I mean, this war has got to be settled. These guys are not going to stop until something's got to give here. I mean, there's so much heat in this battle, so much hatred between these two guys that used to be pretty good friends at one time, but this war has been going on for a long time. Will we see it settled tonight here in the Stadium Inn? We can hope so. I kind of doubt it.
Punches there by Chris Michaels has Chase reeling. He comes back with one of his own, a chop across the chest. But as you can see, like I said, back and forth is how it goes here. And that is one of the reasons that this match is such a popular match, not only with the fans, but with the promoters, because the promoters know people want to see this match.
Oh, yeah, you can tell. The people in the Stadium Inn, they love Chase Stevens. And what they love about Chase Stevens is he's the kind of guy that'll do anything it takes to win a match, especially when it's the title on the line, and especially in this situation where the headliner, Chris Michaels, has stolen the belt from him. Here we go, into the post. Totally legal here tonight in the Stadium Inn. Anything goes. Falls Count Anywhere. He's going for the cover right now. Is it going to end this quickly?
No way. Only a 2 count. You mentioned that Chase will do anything to win a match. Well, Chris Michaels could do anything to hold that belt, as we already saw. He took the belt. I mean, simply just took the belt. Just a few weeks ago, he's been in possession of it up until this point. Right now, they've got it over on the side, over at the ring announcer's desk. But you can see the man will do anything in the world just to hold on to that title, just to get it in his hands. He don't even care about winning the match. He just wants to have the belt.
No, he'll go to any means necessary to hold on to that belt. And the thing about it is, it's stolen goods. The belt has got nothing going on, nothing to do with him. He stole it. It's Chase Stevens' title. Here we go for a cover. Is he going to get it? 1, 2.
We're going to go to a break. Tell you what, we'll be back with more action in just a second. Back to action here. As you can see, this match is still going on. Both men back in the ring. Chase Stevens catches the boot of Chris Michaels, spins him around, comes across that clothesline, drops him to the mat. Tell you what, it's been just like this ever since we left, folks.
You know, and I think I see what's going on here. Chase Stevens wants to keep him in the ring. Right there, almost a 3 count. Chase Stevens wants to keep him in the ring. He wants to keep the match legitimate. He wants to pin him 1, 2, 3 to show everybody once and for all that Chris Michaels stole the belt. He's not the champion. Chase Stevens is the champ.
That's right, and as you can see, the match is right here. I mean, it's going on right here in front of the fans. That's another reason Chase Stevens wants to keep it in here. While Chris Michaels, he has no qualms about taking it anywhere in this building, anywhere in the state if he had to. But Chase wants to win. He wants witnesses out there. He wants people to see what happens. And he is the people's champion. And you got to say that.
Without a doubt, the people 100% behind Chase Stevens. One of the most popular independent wrestlers in the world, no doubt about it. And he knows the fans love him. He loves his fans. He wants to give them a little something special. He wants them to see it right here in the middle of the ring. But make no mistake, he'll take this fight wherever he has to in this whole entire building to make sure that he gets the belt back that rightfully belongs to him in the first place.
To make sure he's holding on to that title. Right now has Chris Michaels locked into this clutch, and referee Mark Owen checking on Michaels to see if he's going to give it up, to see if he's going to submit. For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, I just don't see Chris Michaels as submitting yet. He may submit before this night's over with, but he ain't going to do it right now.
I don't see either one of these guys submitting. They're going to have to be knocked clean out with the shoulders down for the 3 count, because that's the only way these guys are going to give up. The reason Chris Michaels stole that belt is because he truly believes that he deserves it. He believes it belongs to him. He thinks that Chase Stevens is a paper champion and that the belt belongs around his waist. He's the headliner. He believes that 100%, and he'll do whatever it takes to get that belt. And here we go. Mark Owen's down. Is he going to get down there for the cover? I mean, come on. He's got to get over there.
So dark behind the curtain there. Couldn't even see. I think he said he had a 2 count.
Looks like a 2 count only there.
We'll take this opportunity to remind everyone, USWO Wrestling is brought to you by Advance Financial. 23 locations in the Nashville, Tennessee area. AdvanceFinancialInc.com is the website, as you can see there on the screen. Also brought to you by BartDurham.com. Their phone number 242-9000, free at last. Bail bonding also is one of our sponsors.
They're fighting in the bar area now. Used to be a bar. He's got him on his back, looking up at the ceiling. 1, 2, 2 count. Hey, how many times when that bar was open did you sit and look at the ceiling?
I didn't look at the ceiling, but I looked down at the floor a few times. Backstage area this match is happening right now. This used to be, like you said, it used to be a bar. It's been converted to the backstage area here behind the ballroom at the Stadium Inn. We have grown so much, we basically took over the entire ground floor here at the Stadium Inn.
Yeah, I remember back when that bar was open, many a fun night in there. These guys don't look like they're having that much fun in here now as he wraps the cable around Chase Stevens' throat, choking him out. Look at that, he's got him down, and this is totally illegal. Totally illegal to choke a man in the backstage area using whatever it takes, any weapon, anything laying around, and there's plenty of weapons laying around the backstage area, I can tell you that.
There's no telling what he's going to find. Punch there right to the forehead of Chase Stevens. Flares back, nails him once again, and see shadows. I think guys are just getting out of the way here. Nobody wants to interfere with this match. Nobody even wants to get close to these two because, you know what, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to get close to them because something like that might happen to me.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come right back. More action. USWO Falls Count Anywhere in the Stadium Inn.
Action here in the ring at the Stadium Inn. Tell you what, that match of Chris Michaels and Chase Stevens, it has wandered out of the back room into the hallways here at the Stadium Inn. We've got a camera crew trying to catch up with them. We lost our feed, but we told you we had other matches just in case, and this is one of them. We got Saint in the ring. Got who's he taking on here? I didn't even see that.
This is Harold Knight he's in the ring with. Real good young guy, great wrestler, got a lot of upside to this kid. He's got a ways to go. As I said, he just got started in this business, but we'll see how he fares right here with the Saint.
These two men locking up, collar and elbow tie-up, and Knight, oh, here we go back. I told you we had that camera feed, and Chase Stevens just knocking Chris Michaels down this stairwell.
Down the stairwell. They were going for a cover right here. Falls count anywhere. 1, 2. No, not quite. Chris Michaels gets the shoulder up. Falls count anywhere in the Stadium Inn. And as you can see, this match is going anywhere. These guys feel like it should go. Head first into the concrete wall. Chase Stevens laying into him right now. Sly, have you ever seen a match like this?
I have not seen a match like this in a very, very long time. These two men fighting in the back stairwell. I think it's the fire exit stairwell. On the back side of the ballroom, if I'm correct. These two going at it, and dangerous situation here. Just throws his head right into the concrete.
I got to hand it off to the camera crew. Cheryl doing a great job being able to keep up with these two guys. I mean, when you've got a situation like this, this is out of the norm for somebody who's trying to tape a wrestling match. Normally, you can stand outside the ring, capture all the action right there, but the action is spilled out of the ring, down the stairwell. What a drop. Chase Stevens down a flight of stairs. Chris Michaels going for the cover. 1, 2. No, 2 count. Chris Michaels believes he had a 3, but you can see it was only 2.
Got to hand it also to Mark Owens, staying with the action here. You know, a lot of referees would have just backed off and just said, you know, no contest. We've got to keep some kind of order here. Mark Owen, though, staying with these two guys. As we said, we have determined that we're going to have a winner in this match. Falls count anywhere, and here they go through a door. Chris Michaels goes through the door. Owens follows after him, and we're back to the ring.
Man, I don't know where those guys are going. Basically, they could go anywhere they want to tonight. But we're back in the ring, in the arena, in the Stadium Inn. We got a match going on here. The Saint got Harold Knight all locked up in the middle of the ring, trying to get the submission, trying to get Harold Knight to tap out. Look at the way he's twisting that wrist around.
It's about 3 to 4 months or so. He hasn't been around for a long time, I know, but he is.
He's got a lot to prove here in the USWO if he wants to hang with guys like the Saint. What do we got here? Oh, look at that. Plants him.
2-3, referee Boogie makes the count. This match is over with. And I'm like you. I'm wondering what's going on elsewhere in the building.
You know, not to take anything away from the guys in the ring right now.
Here
we go.
I knew that we might be going back to this. I had a feeling. Somebody in the camera crew was telling me that they had the feed back, and they are still fighting. Looks like another stairwell. They've already been in that one stairwell, and here they are in this one.
I have no idea where in the building these guys are at, but, you know, they're just working their way through, going wherever they got to go there's gonna be a winner tonight. Oh wait, no, there's the bathrooms. I know where they're at. They're downstairs in the basement. These guys are all over the building.
There's no telling where they could be. You're right, but they are downstairs. I do recognize that look now from that room downstairs. But you know, this building has what, about 8, 9, 10 floors? I'm not even sure.
I mean, it's a huge building.
It's a huge building, like you said. There's no telling where they could be.
Look here.
Look at this. That is a very unique pitting situation.
Back for more USWO action here in the Stadium Inn. I am the mouth of the North, Aaron Camaro. Along with me, Sly, and we've got, look who it is. Oh my God, it's Rick Santel.
That's right, Rick Santel is walking around the ring, getting ready to go out there. And you know, we've been following that match of Chris Michaels and Chase Stevens all during this show so far, and Cheryl's team has lost them. I don't even know where they're at right now. We got a view of the outside here. I'm told that this is Joe. Joe has found them upstairs on the roof. Oh my God. Chris Michaels, what is going on here?
You'll never find me out here.
He believes he's escaped Chase Stevens. I don't see Chase Stevens anywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, don't do it. Look how close they are to the edge of the building.
I know. Look at, I told you this building's like 8 or 9, 10 stories tall, and here they are up on the roof, about 15-foot high drop that Chase Stevens just made right onto the back of Chris Michaels.
Well, if these guys go over the edge, I can tell you it's going to be a lot more than a 15-foot drop. And Joseph up there, man, he better watch himself as well. This action's spilling out of control. If one of these guys falls over the edge of this building, it's over for him. Beautiful Nashville in the background. You can see the Titans Coliseum in the background. Nashville backdrop. That shows you just how high above the city these guys are. One of these guys slips and falls, Sly, it's over.
Well, it could be a very dangerous situation up there. That is definitely the truth. Slams him right into that wall. You know, we're going to have to get this back to the ring for now. Santel's locking up with Jesse Emerson. And this right here should be a really good match. Emerson has come along very well in this last few months.
Oh, Jesse Emerson, a guy from Indianapolis, Indiana, great wrestler, plenty of experience behind him, but you can't count out Rick Santel. The fans hate him because he thinks he's nature's greatest miracle. But hey, when he's in the ring, a lot of times the things that he does are miraculous, especially when you're talking about bending the rules and getting away with things.
That's right, Rick Santel, he's been in this area for a very, very long time. A crafty veteran indeed. I want to take the opportunity once again to remind everyone that USWO is brought to you by, we're brought to you by Free at Last Bail Bonding. We're brought to you by Advanced Financial with 23 locations in the Nashville, Tennessee area. And we're brought to you by Bart Durham at bartdurham.com. Their phone number being 242-9000.
Back to the ring. Jesse Emerson taking control, got the arm lock on the OMG. Nature's greatest miracle, Rick Santel. Rick Santel reverses it. Like you said, Rick Santel got a lot of experience. This guy's been all over the world. And when it comes to making things go his way, whether it be legal or illegal in this ring, he knows how to make it happen. But power for power, strength for strength, you've got to give it to Jesse Emerson. The guy is a powerful dude, and he'll just plain out power. Oh, wait, here we are back on the roof at the Stadium Inn. Look at the beautiful backdrop. Nothing pretty about this fight going on between the headliner Chris Michaels and the natural Chase Stevens. This is all about the USWO heavyweight title.
That's right. As we mentioned earlier, these two men are fighting for that title. This is a battle, like I mentioned, it's been going on for years. Not just months, not just weeks, but for years here in the USWO. And these two men are going at it strong today. Falls count anywhere in the Stadium Inn here at this beautiful location that we have in downtown Nashville. And we're going to get back to that match as soon as we can, folks.
Yeah, it's hard. The feed's going in and out. We got a referee up on the roof now. But, hey, we can't take nothing away from these guys in the ring. Jesse Emerson, Rick Santel. I mean, whoever wins this match, you think, has got to go a long way to get a shot at whoever wins that fight that's going on up on the roof right now.
Yeah, you would think so. I mean, any win here in the USWO, the competition is so strong. But any win has got to move you a little bit further up that ladder and get you in contention to get a shot at whoever comes out the winner today. And I tell you what, if you can get a match sometime soon, it might be in your best interest to book it as soon as you can.
Most definitely. The fight going on the roof, anywhere in the Stadium Inn. Almost 3 count there by Jesse Emerson. You know they're going to be wore out. One of these guys get that title shot next. They want to cash it in soon. One thing I can say about Rick Santel, a word to describe him, crafty. Now, you've got the power game with Jesse Emerson, but you can't count out the wits of Rick Santel, because no matter what situation, 1, 2, even a situation like that, Rick Santel always knows where he is. He always knows what's going on. He's a thinking man's wrestler, very smart. Don't count out the intelligence of Rick Santel.
Another thing about Rick Santel, there are times when this man is more concerned with winning the fight than he is winning the match. And what I mean by that is he will break a rule. He will take a chance just to get that extra opportunity against an opponent. And more times than not, he's been caught at it.
Break a rule, break a leg, break an arm. Rick Santel do anything he can do to win a match, but he's going to have to maybe do a little some of the breaking if he's going to take out Jesse Emerson. Jesse Emerson, resilient, powerful. He's a guy that doesn't give up. He's got the fans behind him. And let me tell you, I know that having the fans behind you in a match like this, it can win it or lose it for you. You can have them against you or for you. It works either way.
Well, fans, just to remind you, if you're just tuning in this late into the show, my name is Sly. I'm here with Aaron Camaro. Michael St. John is on vacation, and this is truly USWO Championship Wrestling. Do not think that you've found the wrong show by any means, because this is truly where you need to be for great wrestling action.
Absolutely. Anybody not here tonight is missing out on a night of wrestling history. As you can see in the ring right now, Rick Santel going one-on-one with Jesse Emerson, but we've got somewhere in the stadium somewhere in this big building right now. Last we saw him up on the roof, talking about the natural Chase Stevens and the headliner Chris Michaels fighting out for the USWO title. Talk about dangerous. I mean, there's a lot of dangerous matches in the wrestling industry, but you've not seen nothing until you've seen how big and tall the Stadium Inn is and where those guys are fighting right up on the edge. 1, 2, almost a 3 count right here in the ring. It's hard to pay attention to what's going on. 2 great competitors in the ring, but in the back of my mind, Sly, I got to wonder, where is the title match at now?
Oh, I'm the same way. I'm sitting there thinking the same things. I was sitting there just a second ago while you were talking, trying to get in touch with somebody on the direction crew, trying to get some kind of hint of what's going on. And basically the only word I can get back from them right now is, we will get to you when we can get to you, because they don't even know what's going on. They just know that we've got Cheryl and we've got Josh out there, and they're trying to make sure of where everybody's at, and they're getting us a feed when they can. Unfortunately, they're up there fighting. Cables are coming undone. Who knows where they're running them at?
Bedlam, mayhem on the roof of the Stadium Inn. Things getting torn apart left and right. It's hard to keep track. I mean, you got to feel for Cheryl and Josh. You got 2 different camera teams running around this building, trying to keep things going on. It's Joseph up there with camera team B, and they're trying to get the action. Have you heard anything from them yet?
No, I haven't heard anything. Producer Timmy in my ear gave me the wrong name a second ago. I'll have to apologize to Joseph for that.
We'll apologize for Timmy as well. So much going on here. Hey, you can't blame us. I mean, things are confusing right now. What's not confusing in the ring, Rick Santel, full of confidence. Well, that confidence might be getting squashed now. Jesse Emerson, not one to give up. A lot of power, a lot of resilience with Jesse Emerson, the man from Indianapolis, Indiana. Cover Rick Santel, only a 2 count in the ring right here. USWO action in the Stadium Inn.
That's right. Emerson's not ready to give up yet. He is full of fire and vigor. And while Santana may have the advantage at the moment, as I mentioned, look at here. Emerson just reversed that on him. And there he goes. I knew something was coming up.
That wasn't no flying burrito. Right there, elbow shot to the head. Rick Santel reeling Jesse Emerson. He's making a run across the ring. A lot of power, clothesline. Demolishes Rick Santel. Wait a minute, here we are. They're back at ringside. What is going on?
We've got one match going on inside the ring. We've got one match going on outside the ring. Emerson snapping the neck of Santel, going for the pin, and in comes Chris Michaels.
2 different matches going on at the same time. I have never seen anything like this. 2 refs cover right there. No, that's Rick Santel and Jesse Emerson going at it at the same time. These are 2 different matches, folks. You're not seeing a tag team match right here. Falls count anywhere match going on the one side for the USWO title. The headliner Chris Michaels, Chase Stevens on the other side of the ring. Rick Santel going at it with Jesse Emerson. These 2 matches are not supposed to be going on, interfering with each other, but here they are. This is insanity.
Santel just clotheslines Michaels. Stevens suplexes Santel, picks up Michaels, brings him around, drops him down.
Natural selection.
He's going for the pin. We've got a 3
That's
count.
it, it's over. Chase Stevens retains the USWO Championship.
And at the exact same time, Jesse Emerson has won over Rick Santel by disqualification.
No, wait a minute. I'm getting the word from the referee. I think it's the opposite. But hey, right there you see it. USWO champion.
You are right.
Chase Stevens.
I was confused.
Hey, don't feel bad. A lot of confusion.
Emerson.
What a historic night. What a historic night here in the USWO.